Hello and good morning again, it's Mark here on my channel Be Markable, and yay, I've managed to remember my phone today to bring up to the allotment nice and early, about 5:45, and here we go on my little tour. The blueberries are coming on lovely, very pleased with these. I'm glad I got this air mesh across it, because last year I think there was one left on it, and that I almost pulled out, the dahlia. Very pleasing that I happened to notice them was the weeds. So yes, that's just come back on its own. I'm going to start harvesting potatoes this weekend, so that they've been in for a while now. They're up to a good height. We've had a few flowers on them, but not too many this year. Last year we seemed to have lots, so I don't know whether that is significant. This year it's been quite strange because on these two beds not much has come at all. I've got things like cabbage, kale, Brussels sprouts, collie, that sort of thing, and I'm wondering, because I got a hold of some soil with quite a bit of sand in it, and I'm wondering if that's the case. I've dotted a few my courgettes about. There's one there, one here. Those will be being harvested today, and I'm going to redo my last year I made this wonderful quiche, goat's cheese, Thai dipping sauce and courgette, and it was beautiful. I'm not making the pastry though, I'll go and buy that. So, these beds are coming on great. Over here I was so pleased the other day when I came up, because the sunflowers are coming out and not too high. I've had to do a bit of a califudge over there because the stalks are so thick that they were actually pulling the cane over in the wrong direction. Sunflowers do follow the sun after all. So there we go. This is the biggest of the courgette plants. So there's multiple there. I think I've got at least 2 or 3 to take off there today. I'm guessing, I think if I remember rightly, those are Brussels sprouts. Red onions are coming nicely, and the peas across the back. Behind those we have got strawberries, which I've taken quite a few off. I think they're quite done now. We're in a massive thistly affair going on there. That's the elephant garlic. Yeah, I did take the leaves off the other day. I find it does help. I don't know whether it's correct to do that, but it does help mine if there's more energy going into the bulb itself. We've had all sorts going off in this one. There's been cabbage, broccoli, so I'm leaving these, and I'm quite happy because although I do love my brassicas, at the end of the day, if they're not used, I just chuck them as green matter onto the compost heap, which is growing as we go along. There's always, keep finding potatoes coming up. This was 2 years ago, I think, this bed, and there's another one over there. So yeah, I think I've already said that I won't do them next year, to see what comes up and see how that goes. Lettuce is really struggling. That, this again, I just don't know what's going on, but I think it might be remedied at the end of the year. Because I'm going to put some manure on each bed. Once each bed finishes, I'm going to put a load of manure on top. Those are radish in there. I've got some, I think I've got lettuce in this one, but nothing much coming. And then I've got a few spring onions in there. I couldn't even notice them the other day until I watered, and then the colour changed in the soil and the green leaves. I spotted them. So yeah, rather pleased. That's all of these. The crazy rhubarb cracks me up every time. Absolutely brilliant. And then a few more. I don't label them, so it's always a nice surprise what comes. I thought that was a courgette, but it looks like it's running, so it could be a pumpkin or it could be a squash, but we're going to get to the squash in a minute. I've left these 2 beds, and I'm tempted to change the format or configuration around here. This was going to be a flower bed, but nothing seems to have done anything. This is the sandy soil, so weeds seem to like it. I hacked the chard down totally, but now it's coming back, and I've got some good growth in my little polyarch, which is woeful at the moment. I will be looking at doing another project and building one a little bit deeper. So there's little sun gold ones, and then these are regular ones. So my final bit to show you is I love my whole allotment, but this corner I am loving. Squash, pumpkin, 2 types of squash, but look at that, charging down. I'm putting them specifically in this bed because this whole footpath can be used for them to run down then. So yeah, really pleased with that. Lovely sunflower in the corner there, but there's a couple of courgettes up at the back, 2 pumpkin, 1 regular squash, and then 2 little green spherical squash. So we'll see how that goes. And then finally a bit more done on the potting shed. So my dad was over a couple of weeks ago and we got all the framework done. Next there's a little door. Next it's going to be time to get the polythene over the top, which I think is going to be a day when it's not going to be too breezy because it could be quite tricky. So there we go, there's my little tour. My name's Mark, the channel's Be Markable. If you've liked this, like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. If not, thank you as always for taking the time to view. Have a great day and hopefully see you again here soon. Bye for now.